Hi again and welcome back to Mathalento YouTube channel, your mathematics tutorials on YouTube. Sa mga hindi pa po nag-subscribe, kindly subscribe to this channel and pakihit na rin po yung notification button para naman alam niyo kapag meron tayong bagong lessons and uploads. Ganun din po kung magustuhan nyo naman yung video, huwag po kayong mahihiya na i-click yung like button at i-share na din para naman malaman makita ito ng mga ibang students and teachers. So ayun po, let us proceed and learn together. Mathalento YouTube channel, your mathematics tutorial, episode number 7. We will be discussing grade 6, lesson number 6, fractions arithmetic multiplication. So for fraction arithmetics multiplication, we have multiplication of both fractions, multiplication of fractions and whole numbers, multiplication of fractions and mixed numbers. So we will be discussing po 3 topics for this subject or lesson. Okay? So for multiplication of both fractions, paano po ito? Ang ating requirement or situation, we have both factors are fractions. Ano po ba yung factor? Remember, when we are doing multiplication, yung dalawang number na ipag-multiply natin are called factors. So here, both factors are fractions. Paano? Example, it is 4 over 5 times 1 over 2 or 1/2. On the image, ganito yung itsura niya. So, we have 4 parts out of 5 equal size parts na divide yung isang circle, and ano yung i-multiply daw natin ito sa 1/2 niya. Ang 1/2 naman is ganito ang itsura. Okay, so there are 3 steps in solving this fraction multiplication. Okay, the first step is multiply the top numbers or numerators, which is ganito mangyayari, 4 times 1. And the step 2 is multiply the bottom numbers or the denominators, which is 5 times 2. So we then get 4 times 1 is equals to 4, and 5 times 2 is equals to 10. So our number is 4 over 10. Pero hindi pa siya tapos as before. We need to reduce or simplify or convert to mixed fractions if needed. Kapag nakalagay sa instruction ng mga exam nyo from your teachers is to reduce or simplify or convert to mixed fractions. Pag ganito, we need to convert. So katulad ng dati, ano ba yung mga factors ng number 4? So it's actually 2 times 2. And the other one naman, the 10 is 2 times 5. So from na nakikita nyo, pwede natin i-cancel out yung 2, which is 2 ay magiging 1 at yung denominator na 2 ay magiging 1 din. So it's actually now 1 times 2 and 1 times 5, which is 2 over 5. So the answer is 2 over 5. Okay? Pag nakita nyo yung image, ang ibig niya kasi sabihin dito, 4 over 5, which is 4 nga out of 5, papaano daw yung 1/2 niya. So, ito yung itsura, yung kulay blue. So, pag pinansin nyo, out of 5 parts, pag yung blue na, dalawa lang ang ating i-consider. So, the answer is 2 over 5. Okay? We will proceed with another example. So, 5 over 2 times 2 over 3. So, ayun, 5 over 2 times 2 over 3. We multiply the numerators, which is 5 times 2. And then, we multiply the denominators, which is 2 times 3. So, ang sagot natin dito is 5 times 2 is equals to 10. And 2 times 3 is equals to 6. Okay? So, ngayon, we need to reduce. Ang 10, ang factors niya is 5 times 2. And ang 6 naman is 3 times 2. Okay? So, 5 times 1 is equals to 5. And 3 times 1 is equals to 3. So, 5 over 3. So, ang sagot natin, kailangan pa rin natin i-reduce. So, ang 5 natin over 3 is actually equals to 3 over 3 plus 2 over 3. So, 3 divided by 3 is equals to 1. And, dahil plus siya, plus sign is equals to n. So, ang ating sagot is 1 and 2/3. Actually, kung mapapansin nyo ang ating problem, dito pa lang pwede na tayo mag-cancel. Yung 2, dahil multiplication yung sign, pwede na natin i-cancel itong dalawang 2. So, magiging sagot natin, shortcut is 5 over 3. Which is ito. Okay? And then, we just proceed with this one. Okay? So, now, multiplication of fractions in whole number. Paano naman ito? Ano ang ating requirement or again, situation? One factor is a fraction while the other is a whole number. Paano naman ito? So, we proceed with an example. So, 2 times 1/3 is equals to what? Okay? There are actually 2 solutions in this kind of fraction multiplication. The first one is use invisible denominator of 1 for whole numbers. Ito is yung mga diniscuss natin on the previous lessons. The invisible denominator of 1 for kahit anong whole number, di ba? Pag 2, 2 over 1. Pag 5, 5 over 1. Any numbers, ang kanyang invisible denominator is always 1. Okay? So, magiging ganito siya. So, ang 2 will be 2 over 1. We multiply again by 1/3. So, the next step is 2 times 1 and 1 times 3. Which is actually 2 times 1 is 2 and 1 times 3 is 3. So, ang ating sagot is 2/3. And the second solution naman is multiply the whole number directly to the numerator. So, katulad niyan, diba pag nakita nyo, direct multiplication tayo. So, 2 times 1 agad. 2 times 1 all over 3. So, again, 2 times 1 is equals to 2 and we retain the number 3. So, ang sagot is 2/3. Okay? So, now, multiplication of fractions and mixed numbers naman. Nagawa tayo ng example. Example number 1. Mixed number and fraction. 1 and 1/3 times 1/2. Ano yung sagot? There are 4 steps in fraction and mixed numbers multiplication. The step 1 is convert mixed numbers into improper fractions. Which is ganito. Kailangan natin i-convert ang 1 and 1/3. So, 1 plus 1/3 actually yung 1 and 1/3. Kasi nga yung n is equals to plus sign. So yung 1 natin ay multiply natin in a form of 1. Which we will use 3 over 3 kasi yung denominator nito is 3 para maging similar denominator sila kasi mag-add tayo. Okay? So, and then we will again put back the plus sign and then 1/3. Okay? So, we'll have 1 times 3 is 3 and 1 times 3 is also 3. So, magiging 3 over 3 plus 1/3. Now that they have similar denominators, we can proceed with the addition. So, it will be 3 plus 1 and then we retain denominator kasi parehas sila on addition. Okay? So, the answer is 3 plus 1 is equals to 4 and then the denominator will be 3. Therefore, our updated multiplication naman is ito. 4 over 3 yan times 1/2. Again, we proceed then to the step 2 which is to multiply the top numbers or the numerator. So, it will be 4 times 1. And then we proceed with the step 3, multiply the bottom numbers or denominators which is 3 times 2. Okay? So, then we come up with 4 times 1 all over 3 times 2 which is 6. So, ang ating sagot is 4 over 6. But again, we need to move to step number 4 which is to reduce or simplify or convert back to mixed numbers if needed. Okay, so we factor out number 4. It will be 2 times 2. At ang number 6 naman is 2 times 3 kasi 6 yan. Okay, so then we cancel out number 2 and make it gagawin natin silang 1. So the final answer is 1 times 2 equals to 2 and 1 times 3 is equals to 3. So our final answer is 2/3. Okay? Okay, now we proceed with the second example. On the example number 2, we will be using a mixed number and a whole number. Paano naman ito? So, example on this is 3 and 1/4 times or multiplied by 2. So, first step, we will again convert the mixed numbers into a improper fraction. So, paano to? We will just directly multiply number 4 to 3 and add into number 1. So, paano yung itsura niya? So, it will be 3 times 4 plus 1 all over 4, which is then equal to 3 times 4 is equals to 12 plus 1 all over 4. So, 12 plus 1 is equals to 13 and the denominator is again 4. So, therefore, we have 13 over 4 times 2, which is then equal to 13 times 2 at dahil invisible denominator ng ating 2 is 1, 4 times 1. Okay? And then 13 times 2 is equals to 26 and 4 times 1 is equals to 4. So, ang ating sagot is 26 over 4. Pero kailangan pa nating i-reduce. Ang mangyayari is 26 is actually equal to 24 plus 2. Okay? So, paghihiwalayin natin, 24 over 4 plus 2 over 4. Okay? So, 24 divided by 4 is what? It is actually 6. And then again, plus 2 over 4. Pero yung ating 2 over 4 is again not yet reduced. So, ipa-factor out natin. So, 2 is, if factored out, is 2 times 1. And 4 naman is 2 times 2. So, seeing na meron tayong 2 and 2, now pwede natin i-cancel and convert into 1. So, i-cancel natin sila and convert into 1. So, ang ating sagot is 6 plus 1/2. So, it will be 6 and 1/2. Okay? Alternate solution naman, medyo shortcut. Okay? So, pag ganyan, 3 and 1/4 times 2, ang gagawin lang natin is, i-multiply natin both yung whole number and the fraction sa 2. So, it will look like this. Okay? Pag-iwalay natin yung 3 and 1/4. So, 3 plus 1/4, open and close parenthesis, times 2. So, 3 times 2, and then the plus sign, 1/4 times 2. Okay? So, 3 times 2 is actually equal to 6. And then we retain the plus sign, 1 times 2 all over 4. Tama? Now, ang gagawin natin para reduce agad, we will factor out 4. So, it will become 6 plus 1 times 2 all over 2 times 2. Dahil parehas na meron 2 sa numerator and denominator, we will cancel out and turn them into 1. Yan. So, ang ating magiging final answer is 6 plus 1 times 1 equals 1 and 2 times 1 is equals to 2. Okay? So, our final answer is 6 and 1/2. Okay? Now, we proceed to the example number 3. So, example number 3, we will be using both mixed numbers. Paano naman siya? Both mixed numbers, 2 and 1/5 times 4 and 2/3. Okay? So, again, we convert mixed numbers into improper fraction first. So, mauna is 2 and 1/5. Ang pangalawa is 4 and 2/3. 4 and 2/3. So again, we multiply 5 and 2 directly, which will be equal to 10, and then plus 1 all over 5. So 10 plus 1 will be equal to 11, and we retain the denominator, which is number 5. Okay, so second mixed number, we multiply 4 and 3, and then add 2. So 4 times 3 is equals to 12, plus 2, plus 2. Okay, and then our answer will be 14 over 3. Okay, now pares na silang improper fraction. Therefore, we have 11 over 5. Yan, times 14 over 3. Okay, so we multiply, we move to the next step. We multiply the numerators, which is 11 times 14, and we multiply the denominators, which is 5 and 3. Now we proceed with the reduction. So we will reduce it. So 154 is actually 150 plus 4, and then all over 15. Paghiwalayin natin sila ngayon, so it will become 150 over 15 plus 4 over 15. So 150 divided by 15 is equals to 10 plus 4 over 15, which is actually equal to 10 and 4 over 15. Okay? Madali lang, di ba, pag napansin nyo? Kasi most of the previous lessons, ginawa na natin yung multiplication of fractions. Hindi nyo lang nahalata during the time kasi iba yung topic, is addition and subtraction. Pero katulad lang din siya ng converting equivalent fractions, and pagka magagawa tayo ng mga conversion from mixed numbers into improper fraction. Okay? Test what you learn. So ito na. Ito na yung pinaka-favorite part nyo. Mag-exam na tayo. Okay? So item number 1, 1/3 times 2/5. Number 2 naman, 3 over 2 times 2/3. Number 3, 1 over 5 times 15. Number 4, 1 over 7 times 3 and 1/4. Number 5, 4 times 5 and 1/8. And the last number, 1 and 1/3 times 2 over 6. Again, the same as before, the timing will be the ads or commercial kapag meron na. But for now, you could pause the video, and then pag tapos na kayo, you can play it back. Okay? So, good luck and do your best. So, ayun, siguro nasagot nyo na lahat at meron na namang makaka-perfect. Okay? So, let's proceed with the answers. Sa item number 1, 1/3 times 2/5. So, mangyayari, we will multiply the numerators first, which is 1 and 2. It will become 1 times 2, and then the denominators, 3 times 5. Yan. So, 1 times 2 is equals to 2, and 3 times 5 is equals to 15. So, the answer is 2 over 15. Okay, so then, sa item number 2 naman, we have 3 over 2 times 2 over 3. Ang sagot, we multiply both numerators first, 3 times 2, and then both denominators, 2 times 3. So, yan. So, 3 times 2 is equals to 6, and 2 times 3 is equals to 6. Then, 6 divided by 6 is equals to 1. Pag inyong napansin, meron tayong mga rules during the previous lessons na pwede natin i-cancel out ng mga to. So, kapag pinansin nyo, cancel out 2 and make it 1. Cancel out 3 and make it 1. So, mangyayari 1 times 1 all over 1 times 1. Ang sagot din naman is 1. Okay? So, number 3, 1/5 times 15. So, ano yung sagot? Diba? Pag whole numbers, direct lang, multiply to the numerator. So, it will become 1 times 15 all over 5. But dito, yung 5 natin is pinactor out natin. So, it will become 1 times 5 equals 5 times 3 is equals to 15, di ba? So, cancel out number 5. Magagawin natin silang 1. So, ang sagot will be 1 times 1 times 3 is equals to 3 divided by the 1 is equals to 3. So, ang ating final answer is 3. Okay? So, item number 4, 1/7 times 3 and 1/4. So, papaano naman yan? So, 1/7 we retain multiplied by this one. This mixed number we convert into improper. So, it will become 4 times 3, which is 12. Again, and n will become plus 1. So, 12 plus 1 all over 4. So, then, we put back 1/7 multiplied by 12 plus 1 is 13 all over 4. So, ngayon, we will proceed na with the multiplication, which is 1 times 13 and 7 times 4. So, 1 times 13 is 13. And 7 times 4 is 28. So, our final answer is 13 over 28. Okay? Now, so we proceed with number 4, which is 4 times 5 and 1/8. Okay? So, papaano natin isosolve? Papaghiwalayin natin yung 5 and 1/8. So, it will become 4 times, open parenthesis, 5 over 1. Invisible denominator ng 5 is 1. And then, plus 1/8. And then, we will multiply both by 4. So, it will become 4 times 5 over 1. And then, plus sign. Again, 4 times 1 over 8. Okay? So, 4 times 5 is equals to 20 divided by 1. So, 20 lang siya. And then, 4 times 1 is 4 all over 8. Okay? So, dahil hindi pa-reduce ito, we factored out. So, 20 plus 4 times 1 all over 4 times 2. So, dahil parehas na may 4, we will cancel out. And the final answer is 20 and 1/2. Okay, now we proceed with number 5, which we will solve sa ibang slide na naman dahil medyo mahaba ulit. It's 1 and 1/3 times 2 and 2/6. Okay? So, yan. 1 and 1/3, ang ginawa natin is we convert this first muna into a improper fraction. So, 1 times 3, 3 plus 1 all over 3. And then, 6 times 2 is equals to 12. And then, plus 2. Dito, all over 6. And then, we add na 3 plus 1 is 4 over 3. And 12 plus 2 is 14 over 3. So, now we have 4 over 3 times 14 over 6. Okay? Ganito magiging itsura niya. Okay? So, then we multiply na. 4 times 14 is actually 56. And 3 times 6 is actually 18. Okay? And then, 56 is actually equal to 54 plus 2 all over 18. So, paghihiwalayin natin, is 54 over 18 plus 2 over 18. 3 plus, we will factor out 2. 2 times 1 and 18, which is 2 times 9. And then, we will cancel out 2. So, ang ating final answer is 3 and 1 over 9. Okay? So, sana nakuha niyo yung mga sagot sa ating exam. And congrats sa mga naka-perfect. Okay? Again, inuulit ko, let us connect. Add me on the Facebook. The link is in the description below. And also on our YouTube channel, please support by subscribing and clicking the notification button. And once again, if nagustuhan nyo ang video na to, o ang episode na to, please like and share para naman makita ng ibang students or teachers na gusto ring matuto on the mathematics subject. Okay? So if you have questions, please write on the descriptions below at ating sasagutin yan. Okay? And then next topic will be fraction arithmetic division. So again, this is your nagsasaguro, Pagz. Let us learn together and have a nice day.